Well, let's get started, Dave. First question, why do you want to do this?
Well, I'm autistic. I was diagnosed with Asperger's in 2003.
Okay.
And then over the years, I've seen your videos online, and then I saw the Superhuman movie, and I thought, how is it possible? And for someone who's autistic, I thought, well, it's something that I might have to try.
Yeah, and actually it will help you. It will help you with your autism. Now, do you have a mask handy that you can put on?
I do.
Let go and go empty. And I've got two colors. One is lime green and one is red. And I'm going to put it in your screen. And I want you to just look around and pretend that you have a beam of intention or attention. This doesn't matter if you get it right or wrong. I want you to tell me if you see a haze of color, no concentrating in the dark, but just notice very loosely if there is a haze of green or a haze of red that may come momentarily.
I do see a haze of red.
Okay, I'll tell you it's green. Now, I will also tell you that when your Mindsight first starts, it will play with you and it will give you the opposite of what it is. So we are not worried whether you get it correct or not. The Mindsight just wants to play. That's all it wants to do. Now I'm going to shuffle them up and I'm putting a color again. It's either red or green. And tell me if you see a haze of color dots, have a knowing, just let go and go empty.
I do see a haze of green.
Okay, now it's red. Okay, so you can see what your Mindsight is doing already. It's giving you the opposite each time. And this is a familiar pattern that we see at the start. I've got two letters. I'm going to show them to you and just visualize them, Dave. Here is a white O on black. So just visualize as if you could see it. Now, on this letter, this is an X, a capital X. So this is like X and O's that we play as a little child. Visualize what that would look like. You're going to shuffle them under the table. You're going to take one of those two letters and put it in your screen. Momentarily, you may have had a flash of part or all of one of those letters. If you see something, say something. Did you get a sense? Okay. Again, there's that same pattern, Dave. It's giving the other one each time. It's an O. But your Mindsight gave the other one. That's a little game it likes to play. This is 3 times in a row now that it has given the other one. So that's a pattern. You're going to shuffle them again, and we'll tell the Mindsight, just say, you know what? If you see the letter, you can say it. It's okay to say the actual letter that's showing. So I'm going to shuffle them, and I'm going to put up in your screen. It could be either one of those letters. If you get a sense of part or all of the letter, if you feel it, if you see it, if you have a knowing, what would you tell me that you're getting in your Mindsight screen? Go empty, let go. And what letter do you feel that you might have seen with your Mindsight?
X.
Okay, lift your mask up just for a second. There you go. Okay, put it down. Now, we gave your Mindsight permission that it's okay to say the correct letter. 3 times in a row, your Mindsight played a game and gave you the other one, the exact other one. When we said it's okay to actually give the letter, it gave it to you the correct letter, Dave. Well done on that. Now, we're going to go with something even more difficult. Your Mindsight can do anything, Dave. I'm going to pick 3 different pictures. A pink pig, purple grapes, and one of those black and white Holstein cows. I have the 3 cards. A pink pig, I'm going to show it on your screen. So visualize a pink pig. The next card is purple grapes. Visualize a bunch of purple grapes. They look like a triangle on the screen with a stem coming out of the bigger part. Here is a Holstein cow. It's black and white. So just for a second, visualize a black and white cow. I'm taking those 3 cards, putting them under the table, and I'm shuffling them. I'm going to take one of those cards and put it in your screen. Momentarily, you may have gotten a flash or a sense or a knowing. You may have even seen a bit of the color.
Purple grapes.
Okay, I'll tell you it's the Holstein cow. Now, don't forget you have remote viewing. And I'm holding the cards under the table, and the card that I was holding under the table was the purple grapes. So the Mindsight likes to play and do its own thing. So even though I asked to look in your screen, your Mindsight will actually come to my table and look to see what I'm holding in my hand. And that's what it just did just now. It's an amazing thing, and the power of your right brain is incredible. So we don't judge ourselves, we just go with the flow. I have a turquoise colored beer cup. I'm showing it in your screen, so visualize that for just a split second. The next one is bright yellow. So visualize a bright yellow beer cup. And then the third one is red. Visualize that for a second. Don't spend too much time. I don't want you concentrating or using your left brain too much here. I'm going to shuffle them under the table so I don't know which one I'm picking. And I'm going to grab one of the three. Here it is, Dave, in your screen. You may have got a slight haze of color of one of those three colors. Which color do you have a sense of what it could be?
Red.
Lift your mask up. Very good. Very good. Okay, back down. Back down. Okay, now don't get too excited. If you start getting excited about what you're doing, that is your left brain. When you get too excited, it will shut down the Mindsight. So just treat this as, okay, who cares? I got one. Now we're going to go to 3 letters here. It's going to be the word tox, T-O-X. I'm going to show you the T. There's the T, Dave. So visualize a white T against black. Here is the O. So draw an O. Here is the X. So go ahead and draw that. Yep. Okay, very good. I've put it away. Now, I'm shuffling those 3 cards. I have no idea which one I'm going to grab. I grabbed one and put it in your screen. It could be any one of the 3. You may have got a sense the second I grabbed it. You may have got a flash or part of the letter. You may have a knowing. You could get energy coming at you. Any number of ways the intuitive Mindsight can give this to you. It's one of those 3 letters, T, O, or X. Go in. Okay, once again, O is the one in my hand under the desk. Okay, that is a pattern that you're into. It was the T I had in your screen, but the O was the top card that I had in my hand. This is the second time you've done that. That is a pattern. Here's a new one. And again, at any time, just breathe slow and relax and let go. In through the nose, out through the mouth, breathing really slow. That helps to move you into your right brain. I have that yellow arrow. We pretend it's the hour hand on a circular clock, an analog clock, and it's pointing at one of the hours of the clock between 1 and 12, Dave. Let's see you smile. Yep. And when you smile, did that yellow arrow appear at any one of the numbers, or did one of the numbers come through you?
12.
Okay, I'm going to give that to you only because it's a 6, and at this stage of the game, you're seeing a vertical line, and your Mindsight doesn't know which number it's pointing to. So just lift your mask for a second and verify that it could have been a 12 or a 6. There you go. Very good. Excellent, Dave. I've got 52 playing cards in my hand. I am going to grab one of the cards, and I'm putting it up in your screen. And which symbol are you seeing or have a sense of?
Spade.
Yes, it is. It is a spade. Very good. Now, of the spade, there is anything from 2 to 10. We're only going to use the numbers. This is a very difficult one. At least that's what your intellectual brain would say. But your Mindsight, it just doesn't matter. It can give you incredibly difficult things in a split second. What is the number on this card? I don't expect you to get it, but we're just making connections to your right brain.
I see a 2.
Lift your mask up. What do you read on the screen?
I see a 2.
Yes, it is. Very good. Excellent, Dave. I want you to give yourself a pat on the back for that one. Well done. This is not something I usually try on the very first class. You got it. Well done on that. That is excellent. I'm going to make this more difficult. Remember, Mindsight loves difficult. These savants can do incredibly huge, complex mathematical calculations in a split second. And these savants are just connected totally to the right brain. So they're just reporting. You have Asperger's and autism a little bit, so you actually have an advantage with this Mindsight game, believe it or not. This is a very long word, and since our Mindsight is like that little child inside of us, we're going to pick the word children. And yes, we're going to pick the word children, and yes is one of the words. So there's yes, there's children, and it's go, G-O. I'm going to shuffle them up. I have no idea which one it could be, and we won't stay on this. We'll move to something else after. This is our last time we'll do the words here. It's in your screen. It could be yes, go, or children. Which word do you feel, sense, or even see that it is? Yes? Lift your mask up and take a look. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back and put your mask back down. Well done on that. Very good. And you see, when we told your Mindsight we were going to do something else, it does tend to say, well, I want to show you. I want to show you I can get this. And it did, and you got it. What will the next game be? You tell me what the next task or game is.
Colored cups.
Okay. Now, in this case, I'm going to pick a pink colored cup. I'm going to pick the bright green colored cup. And I'm going to pick a dark blue cup. I'm going to take them, put them under my desk, shuffle them up. I have no idea which one it is, Dave. Breathe slow, go empty, take the attitude you don't care, who cares. Even wiggle your toes, and I'm putting one of the three in your screen. Is it the light green, the dark blue, or the pink? Moving it around.
Dark blue.
Lift your mask up. Take a look. Very good. Excellent. Give yourself a pat on the back and close your mask. Okay, very good on getting that, by the way. So we're going to go with 3 letters. One of them is the letter U for umbrella. The next one is E for elephant. These are all very unique letters. It's going to be the S for C, and just visualize in the future with your mask on that you are seeing the room through a small window in your mask as you look around. So I'm going to shuffle those 3 up under the table, and I'm going to grab one of them. I have no idea. There it is, and it's in your screen. So it could be U, E, or S. You may see part or all of the letter, Dave. Go empty, completely empty, let go, and just be a passive observer. The same as going over to your window and looking out your window. You're just reporting what you're seeing when you go empty, and when you take the attitude you don't care whatsoever.
E.
Lift your mask up and take it right off. Tell me what letter it is.
E.
Okay, give yourself a pat on the back, and you can leave your mask open now because we're all done. Very good, Dave.